Hello, my name is Kieran. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Nier Automata. This video might have some spoilers in it, so I'd recommend maybe not watching this at the moment and then coming back to it later, just because the story is very, very good, and if you want to go in completely blind, then you should play it first and then come back. So the game was actually released in March, 2 months ago, but I'm only getting around to playing it now because it was on sale at the PSN store. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive, by the way. It's typically not the sort of game that I would play, but I heard very good things about it, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I'm about 6 hours in, and it's actually really, really good and really fun. The game was made by Platinum Games, so probably best known for Bayonetta, and much of the gameplay here is quite similar to that in terms of its third-person mode, where you're just sort of hacking, slashing at these robots. It is set on a post-apocalyptic Earth, where the humans were attacked by aliens who used these robots to destroy the planet, and so the humans have fled to the moon and are stationed there, and you play as an android who works for this sort of government body almost, and you go down to the Earth's surface and you try and reclaim it back for the humans. Towards the beginning of the game it sets up a lot of questions, a lot of cool sort of narrative threads that I hope will all like tie up together at the end. For example, there's this constant question sort of hidden in the background, like, are you really an android? Or are you something else? Are you potentially human, or maybe even something entirely different? You don't know. So it's got a lot of mystery to it, so it's got quite an intriguing story because of that. The open world is populated with loads of people that you can talk to and buy and sell stuff from. This particular merchant has special skills that you can get. Some of them are really cool. I've got like a massive hammer that just wails on enemies, so it's pretty cool. The way that the skills work is basically you get these plug-in chips, is what they're called, and you install them in yourself because you're an android, obviously. And so this will affect your attributes. It'll give you some buffs to maybe like your attacks, your HP, and stuff like that. What's quite funny is actually the top ones there are your HUD. So if you need to make room for something else, you can take out like your mini-map or your HP bar and put something else in its place. It's quite funny like that. An important point to make is that when you die, you lose all of your plug-in chips. So you have to go back to your body and retrieve them again. If you die a second time before getting chips, then you've lost them completely. Kind of like Dark Souls in that sense. And of course there are weapons. Some of them are light attacks and heavy attacks. You can just find them in the world, or you can buy them off merchants. What is really special about the gameplay is that it will effortlessly flow between different genres just on the fly. So it'll be a third person action hack and slash, and then it'll turn into like a top-down twin stick shooter, and then like even one like the old style arcade shooters like Galaga, and a side-scrolling platformer. they do a lot of stuff, and it works surprisingly well. One thing that is particularly cool is the dodge and counter-attack mechanic that they've got going on. So basically you can dodge out of the way of an enemy attack and then counter them and do extra damage that way. When you're out and about in the world fighting enemies, you have two companions with you. There's another android who will also fight alongside you, but you have a robot that you control. You can shoot projectiles at any enemy with this little robot. It's a small touch, but it's actually really cool, and opens up some sort of gameplay combo possibilities for you. The game has pretty cool multiplayer functionality, so when you die, your body goes into someone else's world and they can revive it, making a companion, or they can retrieve money or items from your dead corpse. So this is a Goliath type enemy. It's massive and scary, but actually really fun to fight. And it's also an example of switching between different genres. So right now you're in a third person action sort of hack and slash, but then it goes into a twin stick shooter. So yeah, that's Nier Automata. It is a pretty unique, interesting game that I really think is worth a play. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff, and for more stuff like this, please go to readyup.net. Thank you very much. Bye bye.